it makes me feel probably like I'm 35 again, like physically, energy-wise. And so for that reason alone, it's working. I have to assume that it's also helping my eggs feel youthful, but the proof will be in the pudding, so we gotta wait for that BFP. Thanks for clicking on Simply Tanika. I am Tanika. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that subscribe button. Let's hang out a while. If you are returning, welcome back. Let's get those babies, ladies. I see the crystal raindrop. And so I'm gonna just do everything that I can and leave the rest to God. Hey fam, I made it out to the park, going for my little walk, getting my cardio up. I forgot to mention earlier, big shout out, much love to Sandra Wiley. She got her BFP. Congrats, mama. Let's get those babies, ladies. All right, Sandra's done it. The rest of us, we gotta get busy, y'all. Hey fam, I'm back home. There's something about when you go out and do cardio, you feel energized, at least I do. So I feel like I could run another mile, but I'm gonna calm myself down. I wanna go through the stuff that I'm doing pre-ovulation, and then I'm gonna go do castor oil massage, which I'm probably not going to film. I thought I would, but it's already like almost 9 and I still have to do this and eat and the massage. So another night, I'll do it. Or maybe I'll just do a separate video on the massages. All right, so I am, oh God, I think I'm 14. I think I'm cycle day 14, or thereabouts. And I'm prepping for my lining, so I go in tomorrow for my mid-cycle scan, so they will check my lining. As we know, she would like it to be at least 8. We learned that last time, right, when I had the 5.9 millimeters, which is about like 1.2 centimeters. You can go to Google and do the converter. But so that the lining needs to be 1.85 millimeters minimum. Oh my God, not 1.8. So the lining needs to be 8.5 millimeters minimum before she'll do the IUI. The other thing is we need at least 1 follicle that is between 18 and 22 millimeters. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. So what have I been doing to prep for that during this new cycle? Pomegranate juice I've taken, which I think I've done this before, but there's a lot of new folks, so I just want to cover it. That's palm. Hopefully you can see that. Palm juice, I've had a lot of it there. Palm Wonderful, it's an antioxidant superpower. It's tart. I mix it with black cherry. It is on the tart side. If you're a person who likes sweet wine, this is going to be tart for you, so you may want to put some agave or something in it. Yeah, and then I also do pomegranate arils, I think is how you pronounce it, but it's, you know, when you buy the whole pomegranate, the little, I call them seeds when I was growing up, but apparently they have a fancy name, arils. Those little things, someone else has already pulled them out for me. I got these on Fresh Direct. Yeah, what is that, 4 ounces of it. So I had half of one earlier, I'll do half one tomorrow, but I've been nibbling at them. That is less sugar than the juice. Even though I said the juice is not sweet, obviously juice has sugar in it. It just doesn't taste sweet. And then yesterday I started with my grapefruit juice. So why grapefruit juice? Grapefruit juice is good for cervical mucus. So is the Mucinex. It's gufesinine is the ingredient that you want in there. But grapefruit juice is good for that, as is Evening Primrose Oil. So I take these up until ovulation. So they look like that. Let's see if I can compare it to, you can get an idea. There it is next to that cap. And that is, it's one of these that I take a day. That also helps with the cervical mucus. A lot of you guys have reached out to me about cervical mucus, so it should be juicier, wetter as you become more fertile. The comparison that you're making is to egg white, to raw egg white, and so it has like that stretchy feel. If you Google it, you'll see pictures of women with their cervical mucus like pulled apart. It's like if you put your hand inside of yourself and pull it and stick it to your thumb, your cervical mucus should be stretchy. That's when you know you're fertile. And so both the grapefruit juice and the evening primrose oil will help you get there. And you can start taking it about cycle day 5-ish, depending on when you ovulate, I should say. You want to take it probably like 7 days up through ovulation, if that makes sense. If you're not sure, just like if you're going to start doing OPKs like cycle day 10, I would say start doing your grapefruit juice and evening primrose oil about 5 days back from that. You want to have like about 7 days of it in your system leading up to ovulation. I continue with my ultimate omega, so this is fish oil basically. This is for omega-3s. I take 2 of these a day. Because I'm on a medicated cycle, I'm doing melatonin. If you are not doing a trigger shot, please do not use melatonin. It will delay your ovulation. 3 milligrams is what's recommended. It's supposed to help with the follicular fluid, so it helps the eggs. Yeah. DHEA and Ubiquinol, I have a separate video about that, so I won't go on and on about it. I'll link that video over here so you can take a look at it, but this is good for a number of reasons. If you have PCOS, do not take DHEA. Yeah. If you have chin on your hair, anything that indicates you have high testosterone, don't take DHEA. It is not testosterone, it is androgen. It is an androgen. It will convert to testosterone if your body needs it. It can convert to other things if it doesn't. But again, if you have PCOS, it's not recommended for you. I'm taking alpha lipoic acid, which is an antioxidant. It supports metabolism and energy production and supports cardiovascular health, so that is good. Ubiquinol also supports cardiovascular. Resveratrol, I'm taking 1,450 milligrams of that. It's highly potent antioxidant, promotes healthy aging, and also supports cardiovascular. So anything that really supports the heart is going to be good for your cells, your eggs, because that's the largest cell in the body, those oocytes. And things that support the heart are supporting it because it's like a big, you know, the heart cells have to be very strong and powerful. It's a big organ. It's doing a lot of work, pumping blood. So anything that energizes your heart is also going to be good for your oocytes. NAC, it's a free radical. It's free radical protection, maintains cellular health, and normal immune system function. These are pretty large. I'm taking 1,000 milligram. It's a little bit of a horse pill. Whoa. There we go. It's a little bit, or a big bit of a horse pill, if you can see that. Like compared to, I'll compare it to the DHEA, which is a smaller pill. So there and there, you see that? So, but I am taking that this cycle. So that's kind of what I'm doing this go around. I made some modifications. I have that one supplement video. I'm not still taking all of those. That was early on when I started my TTC journey and my levels were low. I'm older, and so my levels are just depleted. If you're younger, you may not need as many antioxidants just because your cells haven't been around as long and they haven't been under attack as long. I will say it does make me more energetic, all of these in general. Yeah, it does. It makes me feel probably like I'm 35 again, like physically, energy-wise. And so for that reason alone, it's working. I have to assume that it's also helping my eggs feel youthful, but the proof will be in the pudding, so we gotta wait for that BFP. So yeah, I just want to just go through what I was taking. I had got a lot of questions about it. I'll do another one post-ovulation because there are different things. So evening primrose oil, you don't want to take after ovulation, again, because it's messing with your cervical mucus. It also is helping your uterus contract. It's not good for implantation. The melatonin you don't want to take after ovulation. Grapefruit juice, you want to be careful if you take it with your medicine. It impacts the way that your body absorbs it, so it can make it more potent or less potent depending on which medicine it is. So I'll put a link down in the description box below to kind of explain that. I would just say space it out from your medicine, like 8 hours before, after. You don't want to have the medicine, any like, and when I say medicine, like supplements, pills, prescription medicine, whatever, if it's contraindicated with the grapefruit juice. Does that make sense? If not, leave me a question down below. I don't want to confuse anybody. All right, so I just got a lot of questions about that, so I wanted to go over it. I know there's a lot of new people and you guys haven't seen the other videos, so I just wanted to make sure that you guys were up to date on what was going on. That's pretty much it for me, folks. I am going to make dinner, going to do the castor oil pack, and I've got to pack up the boxes for the giveaway and work on my vision board as well. Always something to do, right? I hope you are well. I hope that you are taking care of yourself. And I will talk to you tomorrow, ladies. Bye. Mwah. Baby, that's to you all. I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind when I think